Hey, welcome back to another video, guys. So in this video, I got a phone call from a customer who said he had a leak in the ceiling in the first floor living room. I got over there. I said, what's going on? And he said to me that his mom was in the third floor bathroom, and as she was taking a shower, she started to hear water gurgling in the shower, and then suddenly the water starts leaking through the ceiling downstairs in multiple places. It wasn't just isolated to one place. It seems like the water was hitting the ceiling and then going all over the place. The thing is, it was bypassing the second floor bathroom, which was right directly below the third floor bathroom. So kind of threw me for a loop. So what I did is I went upstairs, I started running the tub, and I asked the customer to go downstairs and just keep an eye on the ceiling while I'm doing that. I started to hear gurgling, but the gurgling I was hearing wasn't coming up in the bathtub. I was actually hearing gurgling in the toilet bowl. And I went across the room, I lifted up the cover, and sure enough, the thing started bubbling up. Now, bear in mind, on one wall, when you walk into this bathroom, on the left wall, you have the toilet that's in the corner. Next to the toilet is a vanity, a wall-hung vanity. Across from the vanity in the toilet is the tub. And so I proceeded to turn the water on in the vanity, and sure enough, the water starts bubbling up in the toilet bowl. So this is telling me that there's a leak in a stack somewhere. What's perplexing to me is I don't know why there's a leak downstairs. This is a brand new plumbing job. Now, this customer just bought this house. He's only been there for a couple of months, and they haven't really used the third floor bathroom until recently. And it was only recently that they started using it, and then all of a sudden they started noticing this water downstairs. Now, I suspect it was leaking for a while because the ceiling downstairs is absolutely saturated. And I kind of determined that we're going to have to pull the bowl and actually see what's going on, because when running the tub or running the basin, there should be no water bubbling up in the toilet bowl. So that's kind of indicating there's a problem. And that's what this video is about. So we're going to jump into a little bit of a screencast, a little bit of live video. I'm going to ask you guys to forgive me now, because some of what I thought I was recording, I wasn't, because I didn't hit the button fast enough. But at any rate, I want to give a shout out to the guys at Econo Sewer Drain from Brooklyn, New York, in particular, Ed, the owner. I want to give a shout out to Pete and Tommy, who were there to assist me on this job. I actually removed the bowl. They came in with the video equipment and the sewer cleaning equipment, and we were able to get this clog or this blockage. What still remains in question is why it was leaking when it was stopped up, because once we got everything cleared up and started running the water, there was no leaks. So I'm kind of thinking there's an open line somewhere. But he's going to have a company come in to remove the ceiling downstairs to replace it. And when he does that, I'm going to be going back over there to see what's going on upstairs. But anyway, stay tuned. I'll be right back, and I'll show you what took place. So before the guys from Econo Sewer Drain got there, I went in, I pulled the bowl, and man, is that a heavy bowl, let me tell you. And I wanted to get everything prepped for them so that when they got there, they can just proceed without wasting any time. But here's basically the general layout of what the bathroom looked like. And yeah, I mean, you had the toilet up against the wall. You had the basin next to it, that wall-hung basin. And there we go with Toto's proprietary way of setting bowls. But anyway, we had to figure out why that water was backing up into the toilet when I ran either the tub or the sink. And yeah, I was looking forward to see what was going on. And that's the way things go. One never knows what you're going to find when you get on a job. No question about it.
Some endoscopy. What's the address here? Recording main sewer stack from third floor.
think it's like dropping straight down.
What is the, like, all the white stuff that's making it?
It's, I'm guessing it's toilet paper.
So how deep is this now?
So I'm 17 feet down.
Oh wow. So that's below the level of the
Second floor.
second floor already.
Am I hearing water in it?
Everything's full water.
Jesus, Mary Joseph.
So I got a clear pipe there.
There's the water there, yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. I come back a little bit. You can see the pipe. I'll have the camera.
So Pete originally bought out this Spartan machine with a monster chain head on it. I thought it was a little too big for this application, but we gave it a try. But because we had these short-term 90s, these quarter bends, rather than long-term sweeps, this machine was having a little difficulty getting through. So we had at it for a while, but then we decided to come in with the electric eel machine with a 3/8 cable to knock this job out.
So I don't know what we can see through it.
I'm gonna take it out.
Put the camera back in there.
So guys, just bear this in mind too. We discovered that if you're facing the wall where the bowl was up against, and you look down at that stub at about the 8 o'clock position, the line actually ran off about 12 feet before it dropped down. And we were able to know that because we had a camera with a locator on it, and we actually took the locator and found where the head was and saw where it actually dropped down. We also discovered through use of the video camera that these were short 90s. They were short bends. They weren't even short sweeps. They should have been long sweeps. So there were multiple short turn elbows or quarter bends, if you will. And that's kind of a no-no when you're putting the plumbing system together, at least if you don't want to be catching rags and stuff like that, or toilet paper or anything else. So with that in mind, let's move on.
I should be flying down, but I'm kind of not. Feels like I'm fighting going up.
There we are.
Everything looks good?
We're movie stars.
Movie stars. All right, ready? Gonna go back into the stack here after snaking it down. Feels like I might have got it, but there's still water here. Look, no water.
So it's not even backage.
No, it's just all holding water. Made that turn. Boom. Let's see what we got here. There you go. Straight down. Make this next turn that we couldn't make before. Let's see. Not gonna make that turn. It's too sharp of a 90.
It's a sharp of a 90. Yeah, I see the cable. I see the cable. Wow.
I'm never gonna make that turn. Lucky the cable did.
Okay.
Oh, we got it. There you go.
Hallelujah.
I don't know how much I'm gonna move, but nope, not gonna go any further.
It's not going to go any further.
Nope, I'm stuck with 90.
Should we run the water?
Absolutely. Let's run water.
Run the sink on.
Turn the tub on. And we'll watch.
We'll watch as it hopefully don't fill up. You can see the smoke coming up out of it.
All right. Methane.
Raining? Unlike this one?
Here's the water there. You might want to, tell you what, keep an eye downstairs.
19 feet down. 19 feet. So it's not flooded. That's good. They're not yelling. That's good. But there's something going on.
Something's going on, and ultimately, we're going to have to do some exploratory surgery.
I
Unfortunately,
would say open up that ceiling first.
right, and
See
take
if
it
that
down.
elbow is there, if that elbow is not tight or
Something.
something that, you know, see if there's actually service weight clamps on there or good old straight no-hook clamps.
What's your name again?
My name is Pete.
Pete. So you're going to be a star on YouTube, Pete.
See what
And
happens.
Tommy's going to be with you. And there's Mr. Homeowner.
Go back. I'm back to making flow.
You can see it's really running through.
Yeah.
Wow. Running nice. So once again, I'm going to apologize. I stupidly thought I was recording, but anyway, I cleaned everything up. I put the bowl back. I ran the tub. I ran the basin. Everything was cool. And yeah, so that's how this job went. All right, so stupidly, I didn't realize it until I got back to the office there that I thought I was recording every single thing I did, and it was apparent that when I hit the button on my phone, it didn't record. I didn't discover that till I got back here. So actually, the rag that we actually pulled out of the stack, that wasn't the actual rag, but you get the idea. We yanked that rag back, and the best we could figure out is that when the previous owner had these bathrooms renovated, I guess in between the plumbing, the stub out for the toilet, and the tile work, they must have put a rag inside of the stub out sticking out of the floor, and somehow that rag must have worked its way down. When we yanked the actual original rag out, I mean, it was as black as my shirt. So that's what we actually snagged once we threw a snake down that line, and that's what was causing the stoppage. And once we cleared that line and we ran everything, there are no leaks downstairs. So while I was putting everything back together upstairs, putting the toilet back, and once I did put it back, I ran all the water at the same time. I flushed the toilet, I ran the tub, I ran the basin, there was nothing going on. But the homeowner actually opened up a little access downstairs where that ceiling was kind of saturated, and went down there and looked up. It was just full of heating lines, water lines, steel framing for the sheetrock. I couldn't really see the cast iron. I mean, I could actually see the cast iron, but I couldn't see where the turns were. So what he's going to do is he's going to have somebody come in and actually remove that ceiling because it's saturated. I said, once you get that ceiling removed, I'll come back and we'll take a look and see if there's any open lines, or maybe there's a no-hub coupling that's not torqued up, because I don't know why when it was clogged, he was getting a leak down there. Something's telling me there's either an open line, they forgot to plug a line, maybe there's a vent line that they didn't realize and they just overlooked it, or I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not going to be able to tell till I go back. So anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I apologize again for not recording some of the stuff that I thought I was recording, but hey, sometimes it happens. This is live video. What can I tell you guys? So listen, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Stay well. Keep an eye on a couple of videos that may pop up here. I think YouTube threw a couple up. I threw a couple up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of when I post a new video. And I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Stay well. And as I always like to say, happy plumbing.